Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Inept General, and welcome to some more Total War Warhammer 2 news. So for this week, it looks like we've got something we've long been waiting for, and that is a change of starting positions for the Dwarves Total War Warhammer 1 race. Now, if you guys would like to see my full thoughts on starting positions, I did a very full video on it recently. Do check that out, popping up in the top right-hand corner, but among that list was Ungrim, the Slayer King.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
And he has been moved to his proper home in the lore, up further north, away from Karazakarak to Karakadrin, the Slayer Keep. So he'll be up there. It looks like he'll have some of his traits which have been similar to what he had before. 50% cost reduction on Slayers. He's good to live in frozen climates as well. All in all, a really positive change, if not a slightly overdue one, and with this extra unit of Slayers, it might make a full sort of Slayer army build a little bit more viable, now that they have some kind of armor-piercing option as well. Whether that's built upon later on in the announcements, we don't know. Whether we see units like the Demon Slayers, stroke Dragon Slayer, which is a hero unit of Slayer that you could potentially have in the game. Whether we see some slightly more unlikely units that have come out of the fiction or out of Forge World, like the Goblin Hewer, which is an axe-throwing machine developed by a special character who's a Slayer engineer, known as Malachi Mackinson. That would be a wonderful addition to the game, but I don't know, I doubt we're going to get a fully built-out kind of Slayer, all those Slayer units, but we never know. It would be great to see them if we do, but at this point I'm going to play it skeptical and say we're probably just going to get this position change for Ungrim. But other than that, there's been a couple of other announcements that have come out. We know that the Skaven are getting a rework to their mechanics. They're getting it easier to get food in their campaigns. And we know there are additional hunts being added to the Norscan campaign that will involve hunting creatures from the Total War Warhammer 2 races, such as the Phoenix, such as the Hydra, stuff like that. All of these little tidbits have been fascinating, but nothing really earth-shattering yet. This is a good positive change, but you know, fingers crossed for a little bit more, but I'm not jumping straight on the hype train just yet. I think the hype train's maybe hit some traffic and has had to slow down a little bit for this May update. But we still haven't had the official announcement of what the DLC will be. Hopefully that will come soon now that Total War Britannia is out and they can focus a bit more on this upcoming DLC and some of the other changes they're making. And on a final note, guys, they always like to leave us a little hint for what's coming up next week when they drop these news ones. Today's hints were more changes are coming. Now, for me, that points us in the direction of the Chaos God of Change, Tzeentch. And for him, I think it'll be something simple, and I think we'll see Saphoriel, the Everwatcher, become a starting legendary lord for Chaos in Total War Warhammer 2. I think that's what we're likely to see. It won't be anything huge. I just think we'll get him as a potential starting legendary lord. Let me know what your guys' predictions are for next week down in the comments below. But other than that, guys, that's the news. That's all the news that's fit to print today. I will keep you up to date on the channel, and as always, huge thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you all on the next one. Alright guys, thanks. Bye.